Welcome back to my face. My name is Brianna. I'm the head honcho here at Bamby Media. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're going to show you really simply today how to actually just use your smartphone to record your podcast. It's pretty simple. I'm using an iPhone 14 Pro. You can use anything really, as long as you have some sort of voice memos app on your phone, you can get this done. This is for people who really don't have any money, who really don't want to invest any money at all into the production of your show, but you still want to actually produce something. This will also work even if you're not a podcaster. If you're trying to get the best quality out of your phone and record voice, then I'm just going to show you how to do it just using the voice memos. Let's just get straight into it. We're going to go to the voice memos section of my phone, and then we're going to just hit this record button down the bottom. I've got a lot of voice memos in here. In fact, for a lot of songs I'm working on at the moment, I like to just record little voice memos. I've just started a new recording. Now, the recording, if you put it down here like this, okay, this is no good. If you hold the phone like this is where the best quality of your phone is going to come out. So I'm talking into it here directly. I don't want to get too close. If I get too close, you'll start to hear that it's really quite harsh and loud. If I bring it too far away, then it's just too far away. You're picking up too much background noise. It's too hard for the phone to handle that. So if we bring it to about here, which I don't know, maybe that's 8 centimeters away, and those of you working in the empirical system can figure that out. It's about here. You're going to get the decent sound that you need to record just with your phone. This is with nothing else. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to record a little bit more, say my name, welcome to my podcast, etc. And we're going to have something to play with. So here we go. Welcome to my podcast. My name is Brianna. I'm the head honcho here at Bamby Media. And today I'm showing you how to just use your phone to record your podcast. That seems pretty bonkers. Oh my gosh, you can just take this with you anywhere. You already have a phone in your pocket. Why not turn it into a podcast creation device? Okay, now I'm going to hit stop. And now we have a new recording, and I'm going to change the name of that recording to My New Podcast. Done. Okay. So now if I click on these 3 little dots on the side, then we have edit recording options, view transcript, copy transcript. You can see what I've got here. That's actually insane that it has a transcription there as well. So click on the 3 dots and you can go share, and you can share that to wherever you want to share it. Also, if you use those 3 dots as well, you can actually move to folder, which is potentially what you're going to do if you're only using your phone to record your podcast and you're not editing it anywhere else. Because there's 2 things you can do here. You can take this audio that you've just recorded, and then you can take that into a editing tool like Descript or, whoever, Pro Tools, Hindenburg, Audacity, GarageBand. You can take that and then mess with it there to get the best quality out of it, which I'll show you how to do. Or you can actually just move this to the folder and then upload it directly to your podcast host, which there's only a couple that I would recommend you do this method with, like to Buzzsprout, for example, where you can set an intro and an outro and then just upload your audio as well. So what I'm going to do firstly is just check that it recorded okay. So I'm going to hit play. I've got a lot of voice memos in here. In fact, for a lot of songs I'm working on at the moment, I like to just record little voice memos. This here, I've just started a new recording. Now, the recording, if you put it down here like this. Okay, so that's sounding fine. We can work with this in our editing suite. Let's assume that I'm going to share it and I'm going to take it over AirDrop and put it on my computer now so that I can mess with a few things. All right, so I'm just sharing that with my Mac Mini. It's going to come up on my computer and I'm going to save it somewhere. That's why it's good to call it something in particular. I'm just going to stop sharing my screen now. So now I'm going to load this into Descript. I'm going to share my screen with you so that you can get a feel for how we actually make that audio sound pretty damn good and put it together with a podcast. We're going to go over to a new project in Descript. We're going to go audio project only. Now, you can use any DAW to do this. I just happen to be in Descript for this session. So I'm going to find my new podcast. I'm going to pop it in here, drag it in, and then it's going to be in here. I'll give myself a name, which is my name. Done. Okay, it's going to prepare it for a minute. It's going to transcribe it. And once it does that, we can look at making some changes to it. I'll have to put my headphones on. So I'm going to click down here on Show Timeline. And you can start to see what's going on here, which is very exciting. So we can then have a listen. I've got a lot of voice memos in here. In fact, for a lot of the recording, if you put it down here like this, okay, this is no good. So that's where it's starting to sound a bit schmeh. Let's go to the bit where I go here. Welcome to my podcast. My name is Brianna. So I'm going to get rid of all this. Don't need any of that. You've heard already how it sounds straight out of the smartphone. All right, so now let's say this is my fake podcast. Welcome to my podcast. My name is Brianna. I'm the head honcho here at Bamby Media, and today I'm showing you how to just use your phone to record your podcast. That seems pretty, it's not bad. It's a bit tinny. So because this microphone that this smartphone has is pretty damn small. So we're going to click on that. We're going to go to layer. And again, you can make these sorts of changes yourself. Any DAW will have the same things. We're going to go to EQ. And I'm also going to get a compressor going. In the EQ, let's have a little lookity-look. Today, I'm showing you how to just use your phone to record your podcast. That seems pretty bonkers. Oh my gosh, you can just take this with you anywhere. You already have a phone in your pocket. Why not turn it into a podcast creation device? Okay, now I'm going to hit stop. Okay, so what I'm doing with the EQ is I'm just listening out for the frequencies that need a little bit of help or they need to be reduced. So we're going back. My name is Brianna. I'm the head honcho here at Bamby Media, and today I'm showing you how to use your phone to record your podcast. That seems pretty bonkers. Oh my gosh, you can just take this with you anywhere. You already have a phone in your pocket. Why not turn it into a podcast creation device? Okay, now I'm going to hit stop. There's a frequency there that's also rubbish. I'm going to change this width to 15 so it becomes a notch. I'm going to pull it out. Welcome to my podcast. My name is Brianna. I'm the head honcho here at Bamby Media, and today I'm showing you how to just use your phone to record your podcast. That seems pretty bonkers. Oh my gosh, you can just take this with you anywhere. You already have a phone in the bass. It's a bit too muffled now, like too much going on there. So I'll do a bit of a reduction there as well. Showing you how to just use your phone to record your podcast. That seems pretty bonkers. Oh my gosh, you can just take this with you anywhere. You already have a phone in your pocket. Why not turn it into a podcast creation device? Okay, now I'm going to hit stop. A bit too much still in these sort of higher end frequencies, but it's not bad, is it? How to just use your phone. Just using your phone, that doesn't sound too bad for just a phone. Now we're going to get our compression going and just change this to -13, set it at ratio 3:1, attack and release. All of this is fine. That's just going to give it a little bit of extra compression. We don't want too much. And today I'm showing you how to just use your phone to record your podcast. That seems pretty bonkers. Oh my gosh, you can just take this with you anywhere. You already have a phone in your pocket. Why not turn it into a podcast creation device? Okay, now I'm going to hit stop. So it's given a little bit of a boost here. We're reducing a little bit here. We're also going to roll off. We're going to do a little bit of high pass filter here. So we're going to go to EQ, high pass filter. And I'm going to play again. Honcho here at Bamby Media, and today I'm showing you how to just use your phone to record your podcast. That seems pretty bonkers. Oh my gosh, you can just take this with you anywhere. You already have a phone in your pocket. Why not turn it into a podcast creation device? Okay, now I'm going to hit stop. That's it. So all the high pass filter does there is just remove some of that lower end drone there's just a little sort of sound that we want to get rid of. So I've removed that via the high pass filter. I haven't messed with too many frequencies in there. And then I've just done some little notches in the EQ in a few places to get it to a place where I'm happy. Now, the other thing you could do if you don't want to stuff around with that even is you could actually go, if you were using Studio Sound or Adobe V2 on Adobe Podcast V2, you can go to Studio Sound. And Adobe V2 has a similar thing and there's also some other plugins as well for other DAWs that do this sort of same thing where they'll make the audio sound better, what the AI thinks would sound better. And especially in this situation, because I still recorded just in a quiet space, there was nothing else going on, it'll probably do a pretty good job of like boosting things and making it sound like it's even closer. So this is currently set at 100%, which will be way too much. My name is Brianna. I'm the head honcho here at Bamby Media, and today I'm showing you how to just use your phone to record your podcast. That seems pretty bonkers. Oh my gosh, you can just take this with you anywhere. You already have a phone in your pocket. Why not? I think that sounds that good. I think that it sounds a bit too robotic, even at 60%, which is, not very much. Let me just do a bit of a test where it's on and off. How to just use your phone to record your podcast. That seems pretty bonkers. Oh my gosh, you can just take this with you anywhere. You already have a phone in your pocket. Why not turn it into a podcast creation device? Okay, now I'm going to hit stop. So do you hear? I mean, 60% is okay, but it's given too much. I could probably change the studio sound, the EQ based on the studio sound. So if I did a little bit further here. Honcho here at Bamby Media, and today I'm showing you how to just use your phone to record your podcast. That seems pretty bonkers. Oh my gosh, you can just take this with you anywhere. You already have a phone in your pocket. Why not turn it into a podcast creation device? Okay, now I'm going to hit stop. Okay, that spread works pretty well. So it's Brianna. I'm the head honcho here at Bamby Media. It's still not quite what I probably wouldn't bother with the studio sound, and instead I would just have my EQ set to where I had it before. Here at Bamby Media, and today I'm showing you how to just use your phone to record your podcast. That seems pretty bonkers. Oh my gosh, you can just take this with you anywhere. You already have a phone in your pocket. Why not turn it into a podcast creation device? Okay, now I'm going to hit stop. That to me sounds best, because it's not messing with the sound that's already there. The quality actually isn't that bad as it is. It sounds pretty good. So then what you could do is then grab your actual intro and outro music. So I have our Pump Up Your Pod saved as a template here in Descript. I'm just going to find it because there's a billion of them. Here we go. Okay, so now I can just put my intro in, which is a very long intro compared to this. I'm going to add a gap clip at the front, bring my intro in. Okay, and then have this over here. Give some gap clip at the end, just because that's like the end of my podcast. Okay, and then we're going to change with some levels. Okay, we're going to set this. Welcome to my podcast. My name is Brianna. I'm the head honcho here at Bamby Media, and today I'm showing you. La dee da dee da, la da. Welcome to my name is Brianna. I'm the head honcho here at Bamby Media, and today I'm showing you how to just. Okay, so now that's my intro. And then if it was a full-blown episode, then I would have a lot more to play with here, and then I would put my outro music in, which I can do now just so that you can see. So if we go toggle layout pack, and then I go to my layout and I go to my outro, then I can put my outro in too and get that to come in really close. And have my outro in. Just using my smartphone. That's all I did. I just used my smartphone. Turn it into a podcast creation device. Okay, and then I would just do a gradual sort of fade out, baby. Fade it on out. like this, a podcast creation device. Okay, so really, it's just your smartphone. Welcome to my podcast. My name is Brianna. I'm the head honcho here at Bamby Media, and today I'm showing you how to just use your phone. You could do it, yeah? You could do that. Then upload that to your podcast host, flip and get it done, and you've spent no money other than this. All right, let's have a little chat about that. So what do you think of that situation? It's pretty good. Things to note. If you're just going to use your smartphone, then yeah, you need to be here. You need to be close to your actual device. You need to still be in a room that isn't loud, that doesn't have a bunch of things going on. You're not in a car, preferably. I mean, if the car's off, you could be in the car. You can do it. You can absolutely do it with your smartphone and then bring that, as you just saw me do, into a DAW and then change some EQ, change some compression, and you have yourself a perfectly fine podcast. It's not going to sound as good as a professional microphone, but if you're trying to save money, then you could definitely do it. The other thing that I would recommend, okay, if you're recording with multiple people, like you want to do a podcast guesting situation for audio and you guys don't have anything other than your phones, just record both of you, one phone each, into your phone like this. So you're not recording, putting it down somewhere and then hoping that it will get both of you. Please don't do that. The audio quality will be so bad and I will hate you forever. I just want you to have better quality audio, okay? So just do that, one phone each like this. The other thing that you can do within Buzzsprout as well is, and I know I mentioned it at the front of the video, is that you can upload that intro that you saw and that outro of mine. You can upload that intro and outro to your Buzzsprout backend, and then that can be your intro and outro that's set. Right? So you don't even have to include the actual Descript bit, putting in the intro and outro in. You could just take the smartphone audio, put it straight into Buzzsprout with the intro and outro that you've already set as dynamic content, and you're done. Like, wow, you could do that. Again, not things I recommend, not what we do here at Bamby Media, but I'm thinking about you as the really starting out person and you're just trying to figure out whether you even like podcasting. This is something that you could do very simply to get your podcast from non-existent to actually exist. If Buzzsprout sounds good to you, then there will be an affiliate link in there. They're the one I would recommend if you're doing it in this format, if you want like an intro outro sort of set like that. There's also Captivate, which is another host that I recommend as well. They also do dynamic insertions, which again, you could do same thing, intro, outro in there and have it set for every single episode. Both are very good, solid options. The main thing to remember, okay, is that it is cool to be able to make some small tweak adjustments. So if you can get it off your phone and onto something that gives you some flexibility to make some custom changes to the way it sounds, you're going to have an overall better quality product than just going straight from your smartphone and uploading it. But do know that you can get it done that way. I hope that was helpful for you guys. I love this kind of thing. So if you enjoy this, please hit the like, subscribe, do all the things. If you have an edit that you're currently struggling with yourself and you want us to take a look at it, you can definitely do that by booking in a custom review of your edit session as well. So check that out in the description below. I hope this was helpful and have a lovely day.